Hello, everyone. Good evening, and I hope everybody is doing well. Well, I'm back with another video. Now, today's topic would be it's a million dollar question for everyone that when India is going to qualify for a FIFA World Cup. It's been ever since the FIFA World Cup has come into existence. We have this as a question. So, now what if I tell you that we had actually qualified for a FIFA World Cup? You must be surprised about that. Well, let me refresh your memory. It was way back in 1950 when the inaugurated FIFA World Cup, which was also known as the Jules Rimet. So we had got an official invitation from FIFA to join the tournament, but unfortunately we did not go there because back then we were just an newly independent country. We did not have a robust economy that we have it now, and we did not have any money to travel that far. The tournament would uh, take place in Switzerland. Sorry, it was in Sweden. I'm sorry, it was in Sweden. So Uh, actually, the then AIFF did not have enough money to take the particular team to that tournament. So after that, we did pretty well in Asia. We were known as the Brazil of Asia. We even, what if I tell you, we even beat teams like South Korea. It's a great example that there was a movie that has actually uh, been released that's called Maidan. I've gone and watched that, and it was a goosebump moment. I mean, we were one of the best team in the world, and we have come down to this. We just can't, play a proper football. We are losing to countries like Afghanistan, which is a war-torn country, and we are losing to, countries like Palestine. These are war-torn countries. They do not have a robust economy or anything. In fact, they do not have an economy, but they perform well in football. So, what I mean, we have everything. We have ISL, a robust. We have a system that is in place. So we have a league, but somehow we just don't make that cut. I'll tell you one thing. What is the problem is that we don't work on grassroots. So we have this Indian mentality that everything is chalta hai. We are very lazy. We don't take things seriously unless until it's in cricket. That's the only sport that we follow, and we are good in that. But it's only 10 teams. With 10 teams, I mean you tell that you're the world number one. It does not make any good to anyone. I mean tomorrow, if we host any sporting tournament, the only tournament that we are capable of hosting is the Cricket World Cup. That's all. What about hosting an Olympics? Our Prime Minister, he's benting on hosting the Olympics maybe in 2036, but I don't know what's going to happen. We need to work on our infrastructure. Although in football we have some, because of ISL we have some infrastructure, but we can't work on our grassroots. The grassroots coaches that we have, it's I mean they're not actually a full-time coach even. They don't know what's a regime that needs to be followed to be a grassroots level coach. So I mean we have, if we are planning to qualify for a FIFA World Cup or even dreaming of that, we have to do well in Asia before. At least we are qualifying for the Asian Cup. It's good to see that we qualified for back-to-back Asian Cups, but unless until we go past the group stages, at least make it to the quarterfinals or even semifinals. Then FIFA would think of you know investing on us. Otherwise, even tomorrow FIFA, thinks of giving the hosting right to host the FIFA World Cup tournament. FIFA will think twice. So I mean that's the thing. Unless until we work on our grassroots or have a robust system. Right now, the problem that we have is the AIFF regime. They are more into making their own coffers and have zero development for the grassroots level or the Indian team. So even if they are thinking of investing on the senior team, even then we are not performing well. We are losing to teams like Afghanistan, Palestine, and next month we are having this crucial match against Kuwait, and I'm hoping, you know, I do not have much hope that we are going to win against Kuwait as well. That's a do or die match. We have to win, to qualify for the third round, which would be an achievement in itself. It would be first time in our history that we are going to qualify for the third round. So we have to do something to at least, make a progress. Maybe by 2030, the next FIFA World Cup. I'm not saying that we are going to qualify for a FIFA World Cup in 2026. That's not going to happen. I know that. That's for sure. But at least make a progress, maybe in Asia, so that the world, takes note of it. We are becoming a laughing stock nowadays, and it's appalling to see that the hardly any people, those who are working for the betterment of Indian football. Bundesliga, it's a German league that they are thinking of investing on Indian football, but they can only do that with rich kids in India. What about the poor kids and the middle class kids? You know, I'll tell you what, the talent that we can hunt, it's only in the village areas, because over there, you would get, people, those who are physically fit and has that, mentality. If they come from a very, uh, what do you call, a rich background, they would not, have that struggle. So obviously they would not perform well, and they will not have that hunger to perform and do good for the country. So that's what I feel. And let's see, I mean, what happens. I mean, if we can't get past round three, I mean, go to round three of the FIFA World Cup qualifier, it's a shame. With this kind of group that we have beaten Kuwait in the first World Cup qualifier. Hopefully, let's see if things can turn out, because STMAC is getting that particular time frame that is required to prepare a team for a tournament. So let's hope. I mean, if he does not, then obviously, I mean, he should step down. There has to be some coach, some other coach who would work on grassroots, or uh, get invested in Indian football, so that I mean we can you know go better. I mean do better in football itself. It's a sport which is followed by half of the globe. So if we perform well in football, we'll be known by the world. Even now today, I mean, people think that in sports we are not that good. It's only that this cricket, it's been followed by hardly any, maybe 10 or 12 countries. What do you expect to happen with that? So I mean, let's see what happens, and I'm hopeful that maybe in coming future, if I'm alive, I would say India qualify, play in the World Cup tournament. Who does not know? Uh, I'm not saying that we're going to win a World Cup. That is a far-fetched dream. That is not going to happen. Maybe in 100 years' time, maybe we could see India, winning a World Cup. You never know. But for that to happen, we have to work on our grassroots and have a robust system. We have to cut down on a corruption thing. I'm not saying that FIFA is not corrupt. There is corruption, but they at least make sure that they work on the tactics. Sorry, not the tactics. It's they give equal importance to each and every country that want to follow football. So let's see. I mean, what happens. It's a very tricky situation that we are in, but that's how it is. So we have to do well uh, to qualify for the third round. We have to win that match. Forget about playing against Qatar, because we are not going to win against Qatar. If we draw against them, that would be well and good, but forget about that. So let's see. I mean, what happens. So that's all about this stream for today. Let me know, what you think when we can qualify for a World Cup. I'm hoping that while I'm alive, maybe someday we can see India qualify for a FIFA World Cup. Let's hope that happens very quickly. And do like my video, and please subscribe to my channel so that you get daily updates regarding the Indian football and what is happening. And yeah, thank you very much.